Welcome to the WION podcast, where we explore fascinating stories and ideas from various fields. In this episode, we explore why Trump wants Greenland and what makes the Arctic island so important to the United States. We also look at whether the US could actually buy Greenland or even try to take control of it. That question has resurfaced with fresh urgency as Washington sharpens its focus on the Arctic. US President Donald Trump has repeatedly expressed his interest in acquiring Greenland. The Trump administration has been weighing its options, either to use a military operation or to purchase it with money. The White House, in a statement, said that the US views the Arctic as key to national security to deter its adversaries in the region. The Arctic nation of Greenland is positioned between Russia and the United States, and is of high strategic importance for the dominance of Arctic security. The U.S. National Security Strategy 2025 reveals a Trump corollary to the Monroe Doctrine, asserting that the Western Hemisphere should remain under U.S. influence, free of any incursion from its adversaries like Russia and China. Greenland has diverse natural resources, from large amounts of oil and gas to critical rare earth elements such as lithium, copper, and uranium, which are vital for technologies of the future, such as wind turbines, electric vehicles, energy storage technologies, and national security applications. Accessing Greenland will allow the US to decrease its dependence on China for rare earth elements. Moreover, Greenland sits at the strategic GIOC gap, called as Greenland, Iceland, and the United Kingdom. It's a key corridor to monitor Russian naval movement between the Arctic and Atlantic. The US already has a Cold War-era base, Pituffik Space Base, critical to missile warning and could help in creating Trump's ambitious Golden Dome against ballistic missile threat. The island nation becomes more important with global warming and the resulting melting ice, creating a new shipping route that will drastically reduce traveling time compared to the Suez Canal. So control over Greenland will allow the US better strategic control over these emerging trade routes. A more recent and emerging threat or factor is the fact that Greenland straddles two potential shipping routes through the Arctic, the Northwest Passage and the Transpolar Sea Route, said Otto Svensson, Associate Fellow with the Europe, Russia and Eurasia Program at the Center for Strategic and International Studies, a Washington-based think tank. Trump is a real estate guy. Clayton Allen, head of practice at Eurasia Group, a political risk consultancy, told CNBC, Greenland is sitting on some of the most valuable real estate in terms of economic advantage and strategic defense for the next 3 to 5 decades. According to a report by the NYT, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said that the U.S. wants to buy Greenland, and the recent rhetoric does not imply an imminent threat. The president and his team are discussing a range of options to pursue this important foreign policy goal. And of course, utilizing the US military is always an option at the commander-in-chief's disposal, said White House in a statement. But Denmark has repeatedly asserted that Greenland is not for sale, and said that any attack on a NATO country means the end of the alliance. This might just sit well with Russia, China, and the global South. Thanks for tuning into this incredible story. If this episode resonated with you, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more captivating stories to come. Stay tuned.